gonna turn me loose. You never can lose. Now go and turn me loose. Yeah. Now go and take a number. It's real hot to bitch like I'm in the yellow Hummer. Got you breathing heavy like you was a runner. Chilling with my crew, we gon' do it till the sun up. Yeah. 90s baby, I grew up on driving. A little bit of daylight when the feeling come alive. It's like engine number 9, take it back this time. Let it clear your mind, rewind. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. Now go and close your eyes, and it'll be alright. Yeah. It's a feeling you can't describe. We on a steady climb, and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Now go and turn me loose. I'm getting in my groove.
Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian. Anderson, Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here's Billups. To the paint. Marion. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Gasol, the screen. Beyond the arc. The shot by Kidd, no good. Pass to Drexler. Driving in. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Mullen can't get it to go. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Bridges with it. Pass to Gasol. Inside. Here's Pippen. Gasol with it. 4-3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. Over Gasol. The little short-range fadeaway is off target. The steal. And they're on the run. Here's Marion. Off target from outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Pippen. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Billups. And there's the screen. Here's Marion. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And the three-pointer goes. Duncan's got his second basket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Duncan. Uses the glass on the layup. Duncan's got 7 points in the game.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bridges misses. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Duncan. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. A minute 6 left in the first quarter.
Hit me, I'm open.
To the wing on the left. Here's Pippen. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Billups. Still without a bucket. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Mullen. .34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Pippen, no good. Thunder with a lead. Here's Duncan. He's got 9. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Duncan. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Ooh, poked away. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Gasol misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Duncan. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game here. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Welcome to the Cards, your Chicago Bull. Give it up one more time for your Chicago Bull.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Down low. Here's Sarr. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Here's Kidd. Still no points. To the inside. Walker with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Bridges. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the middle. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
It's Johnson with a drive. Pass to Vucevic. Nembhard outside. 5 to shoot. Pure from three-point range. Nembhard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Kessler.
2 minutes.
Pass to Sarr. To the paint. Here's Black. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Johnson. Nembhard outside. Pass to Kittles. Another three for Chicago.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Inside. Sarge. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helped him draw the foul.
He misses the free throw. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Here's Kidd. No points yet. To the paint. Bridges outside. Pass to Pippen. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Vucevic's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Kidd. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. It's picked off. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Offensive rebound. Here's Sarr. And that one is hammered home.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
Pass to Vucevic. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Black. Gets it off. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead. Up by 10. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. So it's Chicago now. Trailing by 10. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Bridges misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
So it's Chicago now. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Mullen. Here's Pippen. Offline with a 3. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Sprewell. Soft touch off the glass.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Out to the right wing. Here's Kidd. Here's Mullen. No good. A bit long that time.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Duncan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. The Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Mullen. Out to Bridges. Here's Kidd. Gasol with it. Here's Mullen. And again, Chicago, no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's Kessler. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game. Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Black. He's scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Marion. Shot from the low post is good. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Black to the middle. There's the steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Walker for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Marion with the bucket.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Vucevic. This one for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-5 run. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Second team foul. Stepping into the game for your Bulls. Number 3, Dennis Johnson.
Here's Black.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Walker pulls down the board. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Marion. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Nembhard outside. Outside Johnson. Out left to the wing. Johnson on the wing. Just 3 on the clock. And he can't get that one. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Oklahoma City ahead, up 19. And we're just moments away from the start. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Thunder leading by 19. Here's Black. Pass to Kessler. The layup off target. Chicago with the ball. Here's Pippen. No good from outside. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Oklahoma City now. 19-point game. Oh, got a piece of it. 3-on-3. He buries it from 3.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Billups. Driving to the basket. Here's Sarr. Jams it in off a great move.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Mullen. Lets it fly. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Here's Kidd. Down low. Here's... Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Pass to Duncan. Now here's Gasol. Here's Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Sarr pulls it in.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Pass to Billups. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
Now here's Gasol. Here's Kidd. Inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Bulls trail by 16. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
To the wing, right side. Here's Mullen. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Mullen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
First team foul.
Thunder leading by 12. 1:44 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Duncan, no good.
Oklahoma City foul. Tim Duncan. First to the foul. Second team foul.
Chicago with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. To the right side, Pippen off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Stripped away. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's got his first 2 points of the night.
It doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Sarr. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Thunder.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Pass to Bridges. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Drexler. There's the drive. Chicago with a rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts the move on. Rebounded by Pippen. And so here is Chicago. Down by 12. Pass to Bridges. Sinks the tray.
Mikal Bridges.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Billups. Gasol grabs the board.
Scottie Pippen.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. They played the fill-in tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Thank you for joining us.